Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have... He only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
It's safe. Go ahead.
Here's A-Chain to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you know...
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A gain of 39 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Add this gain to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. And they'll send Waddle in motion left. Tua now on first down. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Jerome Baker there on the tackle. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Mixon running wide side. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense, because to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here we go, here we go. 11 Thomas.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
First down. Here's Burrow. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Throwing now. Burrow on first down. Got a man open. It's Chase. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Here we go.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On first and 10, Joe Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Here's second and 2 now from the 3.
12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. A can.
Here's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Irv Smith Jr. from 3 yards out. And the Bengals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Well, now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. In motion, Hill. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Back to the air on second down. Tagovailoa. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run for it with A-Chain. And now the rookie's free. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 34 yards there at a first down. They only needed a couple, but the blocking was good. And, of course, you can't tamp him down when he gets past that line of scrimmage.
No, and guess what? Not only were they physical at the point of attack, they executed so well. That's what you have to do in short yardage situations. Everyone has to be in the right spot, taking on a defender to give him the chance that they did, and he took full advantage of it.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring into 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. An audible here to get a new look. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, 41 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. A give up the middle to H.A. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. But they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Now Tua going to change the play. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. In motion, Hill. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that worked.
Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. That's caught one more time by Boyd.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now Burrow on first down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, so that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on second and long. Burrow complete. Smith has it. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football.
And going deep for Hill.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
Here we go.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
They gotta go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
T. Higgins.
75 yards.
And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Come on, two. Ready.
And this drive will begin with a run from A-Chain.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. And now they're in the hurry-up. On play action, here's Tua. He'll buy some time right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Boy, not deterred from those first two failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Mike Hilton. Inside the 20, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they
tripping, this is easy, got them excited to meet me, I got diamonds, you got CZs, wake up, get to it, and repeat, hey, I ain't hearing nothing hate to say, let them talk about us, my whole crew is about 100 deep, gotta walk around it, I kill it and then I walk away, with the chalk around it, I just get low key and watch them talk about it, I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop on the flight, take a trip to Peru. Yeah, hop in the whip that is missing the roof. My woman a fire, just look at my boo. I'm the almighty, I'm feeling like Bruce. Ooh. I don't need much, ability to do. Ooh. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like 2. I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got them excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs, wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing hate to say, let them talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep, gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away, with the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it. Every week I got a mission to get it. Hop on a flight and then finish in business. I'm sitting in business, just look at the ticket. A traveling man, I'm switching to pivot. Why would I talk about it when I live it? I know that you live it, I know that you mad. Putting up numbers and flipping the digits again and again and again. Well, you get it. Elevate and enjoy the saga. Better pay, give me more of them dollars. Still on the grind, ahead of my time. My yesterdays.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
The Dolphins take over
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Tua now on first down. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. Room to maneuver at the 35. He may go.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle, 68 yards. And the Dolphins need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their own 26. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, Rodgers.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a play fake. Rodgers.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Always important as a defender on third down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. On the move past the 40. Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
They'll run with Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Rodgers wants to change the look.
To throw is Rodgers. Looking to throw on 2nd down. So the completion gets him just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. Throwing now is Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets.
Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by DJ Reed. Now he's loose at the 40.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing. And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Here's Rodgers to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal and you throw the pick, not good at all.
On first down, Tagovailoa escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to pass. Tua. That's into the hands of Chosen. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
All right.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Tua to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. And Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now Rodgers. Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Jets on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. Throwing is Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 42. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
The throw over the middle taken in. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Now Rodgers. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there and end up making the play.
And a completion to Wilson.
And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Rodgers going to go on fourth down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen.
It got his man complete. It's a big play there for Miami. 51 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Meanwhile, two of his throws taken in by Waller.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
Touchdown, Dolphins!
Raheem Mostert
as the first half is winding down.
And the Dolphins have a chance tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you get a brand new ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Mecole Hardman, one man to beat, and he will score. Touchdown, Jets.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Miami as they get set to start the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it second down. To throw is Rodgers.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come.
On 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Tua.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. That's going to be caught. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle with his second
second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
1 yard gain brings up second and 26 at the 20-yard line.
On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. And quickly, they get to the line. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. To throw is Rodgers. Off play action. He gets it underneath to Hall. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
26.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. Into space at the 45. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Sirline connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Tua with a throw brought in by Hill. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that one going to come up short, low throw.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. They'll roll him out right. Throw caught by Oche. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. Tua sets up to pass it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on 3rd down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie. And in the film cut.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. On 1st down, Rodgers. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 30. McCole Hardman, all the way in. Touchdown, New York. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Zerline good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches at the 29-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Got a man. It's Waddle complete. He's going to have the first down and then some. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 71 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. You tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
26. Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, come on, 2.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Here's 2nd down. Here's Tua. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Sauce Gardner will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. Out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's not enough pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rodgers looking to throw. And this one is incomplete.
This his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Oh, man, late in a tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. Flush to his right. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Tua. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Watch it, Oscar. Tell me word, high. High.
Throwing Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Now Tua. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, you were at the point where you had to take the shot no matter the down. Now it's 4th down coming up, but that may turn out to be irrelevant with how little time is remaining.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And incomplete on the deep ball. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Jets are going to win this football game. Now Rodgers. That is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 14-yard line. I'm surprised with the lead in a 1-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is...
And this will be caught at the 30. Moving inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Unbelievable. A defensive collapse on the final play. And Chauncey can tie it with a PAT.
I cannot believe that. Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
One final try for Tagovailoa. And he's got it. It's caught. What a call with no time remaining. And with that 2 points, they win the game. So let's recap. How about the guts in this one? You score on the final play.